Biscuits. Just got done shooting a Halloween costume inspo video for Patreon. But while I had my camera out on this tripod, I thought I would bring you along for a cleaning haul. So I got a ton of new cleaning gear, both for this channel and for my Patreon cleaning videos. And I thought it would be a lot of fun to show you some of the goodies that I got. So the first thing I got, simple necessity, is I got 2 pairs of rubber gloves. So they're color coordinated. Yellow is bathroom, pink is everything else that I might need to clean. So say I want to clean kitchen sink and really scrub it with chemicals. Now I have a great pair of gloves that I know haven't been used for bathroom or toiletry things that I might not want to use the same gloves on, right? So I love it. I got them at a grocery store, so they're a little bit thicker. Normally I buy the dollar store ones, and it's such thin plastic. It's almost silly to buy those because they rip constantly. Like you use them 2 or 3 times and they rip and they're no good. So I'm hoping that these puppies, have a little bit more give to them. Now, one of the other things that I got, this was on my list. I've been looking for this kind of brush. It is a thick, hard brush, and it is going to be great for baseboards and for scrubbing the edges of sink faucets. So I don't know about you, but my sink faucets they're a little bit short for the sink. And so what always ends up happening is water splashes back out of the sink and gets around the edge, and it always gets all yucky. And so I mop it up every time that I wash my hands. But this lets me really just polish all the knobs for the faucet. And I love that it's got a great handle. Yeah, and I just got, I got all these brushes at my local home improvement store. I got the gloves at the grocery store. So they're all things that you can just go out and get really easily. I like this handle too. It's not too soft, but it's not like rock hard. Okay, I went full hog. I did. This was not on my list when I went shopping for my haul, but when I saw it, I went, this is perfect. So one of the requests I've been getting is to do another tub tutorial. I haven't done a tub cleaning tutorial in ages. I don't know why. And my tub desperately needs a good scrub. When I moved in here, there was some kind of adhesive stuck to the upper area of the tub from when the builder had installed it, and I've never been able to get it off. Ever. And dirt sticks to that a little bit. It's textured unlike the rest of the wall. It's just one of those things. So this is going to let me get all that dirt off. Look at that. This thing is huge. Oh my god. You can use this as a self-defense device. Intruder. How did you stop your intruder? I whacked them with my giant tub brush. They never saw it coming. Can you imagine being in jail and being like, oh, how did she stop you? The tub brush. This is nice and flexible but still really firm, so I'm going to go in there and I'm going to scrub it. I'll show you the video. I haven't cleaned the tub yet. It's on my list to do today or tomorrow, but I can't wait. It's an angled brush with a spot for your thumb, so I can just scrub it up, hang it up if I want to. I love it. I love this brush. This is going to be something that gets used constantly because I have to clean my tub almost daily. It just gets used all the time. I cannot wait to try this. Now, something that I tried, and I have a video going up on Patreon with this as I test it out, is the stainless steel in my house. No, I don't like stainless steel appliances. I know, you're like, oh my goodness, Rose. How do you not like stainless steel? It's timeless. I really like white appliances. That's what I'm a fan of, but this place has stainless steel appliances, so I've been trying to figure out how to get them to polish better. So I bought this stainless steel cleaner and el polish. Oh yeah. So I'm going to give all my stainless steel appliances a good polish because I use all these other techniques to get them all polished and scrubbed, and they always just have handprints and muck, and they're just hard. I want them to shine and look brand new, right? You know, because I try to take good care of my home. So I'm excited to try this. I finally gave in. It's a little more chemically than I would normally use, so I'm going to pop out my gloves when I use this, but I'm excited to finally have stainless steel. It's pretty. That's one of the reasons I don't like stainless steel is white appliances you just scrub down, they look beautiful. Stainless steel you have to polish on a pretty much daily basis, and who has time for that? Not me, Biscuits. Oh wait, Biscuits. Oh, Did I find a floor scrubbing? Yes! Now, I think all my floor scrubbing videos can't go on here because YouTube's like, somehow floor scrubbing is suggestive. If you say so, YouTube, I don't find scrubbing the floor in my sweats particularly suggestive, but there you go. So this is for my floor, for my tiles. The tiles are just, they're slightly different levels, if that makes sense, on the same floor, and so they just gather dirt and gunk. And I have tried mopping them. I've tried, literally the only way I've gotten them clean is just by using a sponge, like a dish sponge, and scrubbing the floor, which takes forever because sponges are small. So this is bigger. Yeah, get it sudsed up, all natural soap. I'm gonna enjoy getting there. They're gonna be sparkling clean. Oh, it's gonna be like a brand new space. I cannot wait. My cleaning desire is kicked into full gear this autumn, so I'm happy. Oh, so I'm really excited for that. I can't wait. I've got all my brushes and I'm ready to rock and roll with them. I don't know why the brushes make me aggressive. I think because they make me feel powerful. And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get my house clean. Finally get my house together. I feel like over the summer, my house just got so messy and, you know, I felt like I just couldn't keep up with it. And so now I feel like I've got the second wind for getting stuff tidied. I'm ready, I'm inspired. And I've got new gear. And I think part of it too was that I just needed to buy some new supplies so that I could clean, because, you know, you can't use the same old like 5-10-year-old supplies, which sometimes I do. I'm guilty of sometimes being a cheapskate and trying to save at the expense of quality. I think that's important. So this is another thing that I've been putting off because I'm a cheapskate. I bought a new mop, I think 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, yeah, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago for the last mop that I bought. And it's, you know, reusable. You've seen me use it. You can wash the head of it and take it off and just stick it in the washing machine. But it doesn't seem to be cleaning my floors the way I want it to. And I think it's just a texture thing that I have different floors here than I did at my old place. And that was really good for my old place. It's polished it up. It's not working here on these floors. So I bought this. I bought this just at my local hardware store. It's got a little squirter, so if you press this, boom, 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 it squirts on command. This fills up with water and a little bit of soap, and it still has a removable pad that you can wash. That was really important to me, as I didn't want to get something that was a one-use thing that you throw away. And so I'm excited to try this. It's got a little bit of texture on the pad, but not too much. And I'm hoping that this will polish up the floating laminate floors that I have. And kind of after I'm done scrubbing my tiles aggressively, then we'll polish up the tiles. Because I really just want like a clean, lovely home. And I feel like this year, I think it was just like being home so much, I really had to change up my schedule. This might just be me, I don't know, maybe it's the same for you, tell me in the comments. I really had to change up my cleaning routines because we're just home all the time right now, and that is going to be true for the foreseeable future. So I'm trying to adapt and be like, okay, we're 8 months in. I need to get routines to work better. And over the summer, you know, I was trying to be more relaxed about it all, which is great. I love doing that in the summer. And in the fall, when you start to not be outside very much, but you really start to come in because it gets cold here in Seattle, I really want to have a sparkly home. Oh, you know what else I bought? So you've heard me talk about the fact that there's a water issue with the way the tiles were installed. They aren't waterproof. I didn't install them. I didn't hire somebody to. It just came with us when I moved in. And so while I'm waiting for that to be fixed, I bought some mold and mildew killer and quick stain remover. Oh yeah, just to kill off any mold that has formed. I'm not using that shower right now because I don't want it to get any more damp. But I'm excited to try this. I never buy mold killer. Just use like bleach water on the rare occasions that I'm, like when I lived in California, I lived in a place that had mold issues. This says no scrubbing, which I love it. It's bleach, simple, easy, but I'm trying it. I'm going to try it out and see if it works, just because I don't want to be breathing in any mold spores. You know, I'm doing everything to make sure it doesn't get worse, but as I wait for it to get finished, I kind of want, you know, I want any spores to die and then not grow anymore. That's my goal, because I'm not a huge fan of the mold issues, which, you know, is an issue up here because it's so damp. It's literally, we live in a rainforest, right? That's how it's categorized. as a microclimate. And so I'm always really cautious about mold. You know, I keep the heat on in the winter. I'll even bring a little space heater into my bathroom to make sure I dry it out thoroughly after I bathe or shower, because mold just creeps me out. Which is probably why I'm in a renewed sense of clean, is this mold thing has like thrown me through a loop, because I'm so careful about keeping the house tidy. Oh, you know what? I have a question. Do you biscuits want me to do an outside cleaning tutorial? I need to do the gutters of my house, so I do those 2 to 3 times a year. I do them every fall and every spring, and then sometimes I do them twice in a fall because there's leaves that gather and stuff. I'm waiting until my brother, who's in my pod, can come by and hold the ladder for me, because I get vertigo on ladders. And I know it's ridiculously wimpy. Not even high ladders, just a little bit, and I get vertigo. And so I just want somebody holding the ladder so it doesn't tip, because there's one part of my house it's hard for me to get to. Do you want to see that? I'd probably do gutters. I would do sweeping floors. I'm gonna clean out some drains outside, because I'm a DIY kind of gal, and I think that we can all learn to take care of our homes really well, both inside and out. And it's something, you know how passionate I am about homemaking, and not just homemaking in the traditionally feminine way of like baking cakes. I love baking. I love all that fabulous feminine homemaking, which I think can be very masculine too, because have you ever seen a feller make you a delicious roast dinner with fresh cookies? I mean, if gentlemen, you're looking for a way to impress your wife, and you're like, man, I feel like the spark's gone out of this relationship, I promise, without saying anything, without making a big deal out of it, clean the bathrooms, clean the kitchen, make dinner a couple times a week, make a little surprise desserts, the spark will come back. It's amazing how simple that is. Women find that immensely attractive. And I assume men do too, because I think we all love to be cared for and show respect that way. But yeah, I also love doing the, you know, the home stuff that maybe is traditionally more masculine, you know, cleaning gutters, scrubbing stuff outside. I just find taking care of a home really satisfying. I don't know why. I guess it's my little, you know, it's like a little magpie nest instinct. It's like, I just want to take care of things. Okay, my camera's flashing me like, you talk too long, lady. It's probably true. I will see you in the next video. If you would like to read some fabulous, saucy, dirty romance books for this autumnal season, go check out my author's page, because he's got some spice on him. I'll see you in the next video. I love y'all biscuits. Hey, thanks for giving a thumbs up, subscribing, and being a part of our fabulous channel in here. Makes me so happy. Love y'all.